Morning, everybody. It's I think it's Sunday, July 31st. I don't know the date. That's where I put my pack down when I first got here. I'm at a house site today. Detector's there. First target's here. Rang in about mid 50s, and I got a little button, and it looks like there's an anchor on it. Just stopped raining. I've been waiting a half an hour in the car for it to stop. It's still spitting, but it's really overcast, so I don't know how well anything's going to focus today. Yep, definitely an anchor on that. That's an old button. It's a one-piece button. I don't know if there's a shank on the back of that. I'm at a pretty old house site. We found some Bank of Upper Canada tokens here. So that's awesome. Be nice to clean that up when we get home. Hopefully it's War of 1812 or something like that. Anyway, talk to you soon. We'll keep on digging. Hey guys, as you can see this little hole I just brushed back, it was literally maybe a quarter of an inch under the pine needles. I got a little token. I think it's a milk token. It says Mountain Standard. And on the back it says, it's pretty beat up, it's bent. It says good for 1 pint. So this is probably from, I'd say, the early 1900s. It's aluminum, that's why it's all oxidized, probably from the pine needles. It's pretty cool. Right on the surface, man. I found another one that was square here, from Mountain Dairy. And it said good for 1 pint, but it was even in worse shape than this. You could hardly read it. So that's cool. Off to the next. Hey everybody, I got a mixed tone. It was in the 50s, all the way up to the high 60s. Looks like I got a small piece of brass. Looks like a suspender buckle or something. Mosquitoes. Looks like it says President on it. That's cool. That's an oldie. I think it's a little bent over, but we'll clean that up when we get home. Cool. Well, let's see what else we can find. Hey everybody. Got a big signal. Figured it was probably iron. But I just pulled out this nice old axe head. I think this is the second one I pulled out from this site. That's a biggie. Alright. We'll keep on digging, see what else we can find. Hey guys, it's been about a half an hour. I'm back on the board with something really cool. Had a scratchy signal about 5 inches deep. And it's a little, I'll see if I can get it to focus. It's a little pin. Old one too. It's got the old barrel style pin loop on the back. So it's probably, I would say probably mid to late 1800s. It's got a little bit of gold gilt still on it, but it's really cool. There's the back. Really small. Just a tiny thing. I could hardly find it. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool find. I think that's only the second piece of jewelry I found here. I think I found a pin with a woman's face on it. I think it was last year or the year before. So that's cool. Using the small coil again today, just going real slow, listening to those little squeakers. Alright. Just want to show you guys something. I don't know if you can really see right where the head of my coil is. There's kind of a little depression, almost like where water would run, but I don't think this is the case in this point. Straight up top there is the cellar hole, and the barns would have been down that way. There's a clearing out there. It's not very clear right now. It's all overgrown, but you can see, I think this was the main walkway from the houses to the barn, because I found a ton of large cents up there, an Indian. Not a ton of large cents, but I think 4 or 5. The oldest one being an 1858 worn like hell Queen Victoria. But I think that's an old walk path. So that's why I think I'm picking stuff up along this thing. So I'm just going to go real slow. I got the suspender buckle a couple hours ago up top there, but now I'm kind of working near the bottom. And that's where the pin was, right off to the left side of that walkway, which I believe it is. So yeah, just look for little signs like that. There's no way water could run down there because the cellar hole's up there. There's no other waterways. It's got to be a walkway, and it's just worn over the 180 years this house was used. So yeah, look for the signs. You might find some good stuff. Hey everybody, here's the wrap up for 2 hunts. First things first is this little navy button there. I don't know if that's what it is. Could be War of 1812 or a lot later. It's hard to tell. It's got a fouled anchor, no shank on the back. And here's that beat up milk token I got. And I thought it said Standard Mountain. It's actually Standard Mountain. You can see a standard there, and it says mountain at the top. The only standard mountain I can find is in Vermont. So that could be a Vermont milk token from the Standard Mountain area, which and still has today a lot of dairy farms. It's made out of aluminum, so it's oxidized to hell. Another thing I found at that site, which I accidentally erased on my video, is this nice little sterling ring. It is marked sterling on the inside, and it's got the U with the arrow through it, so that was made in the US, probably in the early 1900s. And today we got these 2 big buckles here. Somebody else has been detecting at the site that I hit quite a bit, and they left these behind. I mean, yeah, they're iron buckles, but I don't know, I like them, so I took them. This one I found, iron buckle. Got a lantern wick assembly, big axe head. This thing here, not sure what that is. I think it's hand forged, whatever it is, iron. Almost looks like a, what do you call those things that you turn to twist rope, a garrote or something. I don't know. And got a couple leather rivets. Attack. Unknown. Could be a finial or something. I don't know. I got a spoon. It says Cardi Hotels on it. No idea how old that is. It says Queen's Plate on the back. No idea. It's just plated anyway. I got this top off something. Could be a top off of an oil lamp, I guess. This cool President. That's the suspender latch. That's pretty cool. And this piece is pretty neat. It's an old pin. It's still got a lot of gold on it. Pretty ornate. It's a little bent, but it's pretty neat. That's probably a Victorian, I would assume. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It wasn't a bad couple hunts. We spent about 2 hours each hunt. And because I never do it, I'll show you all the trash. This is just from today. So that's all my trash. Got 2 chunks of lead. 2 chunks of lead. Some nails, square nails and stuff. So yep, I dig the junk too. Alright, talk to you later.